boy Prezi French Bar is the label. Here we are with another episode of Bar Talk from the Crib. If you don't know, we at the bar talking from the crib. I'm at home. Now, what we gonna start with? Episode 5. First, let's celebrate 5,000 views on the channel. From the shorts to the videos all around. We have 5,000 views in 5 days. 5th episode, we averaging 1,000 views a day. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, I'm not gonna be here begging, talking about, please subscribe. Look, nigga, you get the fuck out of here, G. We don't need you. If you're here, you're welcome, but don't forget the water. Gotta have water. Look, thank y'all for tuning in, because I already know you tuning in, because I done got 3 phone calls today already saying, you driving, right? I think so. Where should we start today? So listen, we doing a late drop because your boy had to go to the studio. I did, as y'all know, I got like 150 albums, like 160 now. We're doing unreleased ones to almost 2,000 songs. That's where I make a lot of my music. So today's episode, we gonna talk about the music. A lot of people keep asking, how do you make so much money? You driving Bentleys, you doing it. How are you doing it? My music catalog is where a lot of my money comes from. I make money from real estate, a lot of other places, but the music catalog, let's talk about that. First, before we get into that, have y'all seen the LA riots? Holy again. I'm just like, eating McDonald's fries and shit, and I'm like, National Guard just flew past me on the freeway. I'm like, holy shit. Turned on the goddamn, the news on your cell phone now, so turned on the goddamn YouTube and seen that they rioted in LA. I was like, goddamn. This was in Project Blue Book, page 55. They planned all this. Then I seen that they robbed 25 banks. I said, 25 banks? Because I had just been there for one? God damn! No wonder that they sent the CIA, the FBI, and the National Keys hard. Niggas robbing banks. She's Louise. Pray for LA, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's, right down the street from me, But back to the music. Look, so how do I make my money? I don't like answering when we talk about money deep. I don't like going deep into that, But I'm going to open up to y'all because I done gained a fan base now, We here, right? Music. Number 1. Get your notepad out. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I don't got to be here. I'm here to help y'all. Consistency. That's number 1 right there. Boy, you be consistent with anything 90 days, you will master that motherfucker. You be consistent with anything 90 days. Have you ever tried being consistent with something for 90 days? Boy, you go to the gym membership, pay for the whole month. 4 days in, you ain't seen the gym for the rest of the goddamn month. This dope, man. No sense. You ever seen people buy all that gym equipment? I know my mom did when I was younger. That shit don't never get used. That shit sitting in the that shit is living room furniture. Then it worked out for 10 days and then the consistency done failed. If you are trying to do anything, be consistent with it that you want. You beat the consistency part, you don't want because you're consistent. Do 90 days with it. But with the music, I got almost 2,000 songs, over 150 albums on Spotify, Apple Music, etc., every platform you can think of. So while I'm asleep, I'm making money. The catalog is spinning. So how do you get rich? Every rich person makes money in their sleep, right? Do you want to be rich? Then you need to figure out how to make money in your sleep. It's that simple. Multiple streams of income in your sleep will make you rich. When it comes to music, you make money in your sleep because you can be asleep and somebody in Canada is streaming your music. When you got a lot of fans, thousands of people or hundreds or even just 10 people are streaming your music while you're asleep. That's how you make money with music. Consistency, why is that important? You want to beat the algorithm. You got to understand, I had to become a loser when it came to understanding the music game and shit. It's more than just going in the studio rapping. There's numbers and algorithm and all types of shit like that. Consistency is going to put you in the game, coach. The algorithm's gonna know that this is a familiar face. You're always gonna be on a new playlist, new music drop, new this. So you're hearing the new music, you hear today's drop, you hear this, so you're starting to take over the algorithm with consistency. Get you some music, consistently drop. That's number one. Get you a distribution. TuneCore is what I use. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be gatekeepers, I'm just giving to you how it is. Get you TuneCore, be consistent. Y'all go drop one song and be like, I ain't get rich off that. And you ain't got rich off the last 3 jobs you had either, bub. You can't just think that you're gonna get a one-hit wonder, buddy. Come on, man. Y'all looking for that million plays on one song, and you can just go put a million songs out. And you know, you got some goofy right now that's listening, like, a million songs out? Yeah, goofy ass nigga, a million songs out. Just be consistent with songs. When I first started putting songs out, first I was putting a song out every week. Then I was doing an album every week. Then I was switching to an album every month. Then when I got to 30 albums, I'm like, okay, album every 2 weeks. I was consistent. I built my catalog up. When I dropped one album, the last album that I previously dropped was being played. When I dropped another album, the last 3 albums was getting played. If you drop one album and get 3 fans, then keep on dropping albums, 3, 6, 9. You just gonna keep gaining fans. Whatever your number, you'll find what your niche is. But if you don't got consistency, failure is your only option, bub. And you know what's crazy? I don't even got my mic on. You see, consistency key. I got the new mic. Didn't even throw that joint on. So this episode gonna be mic-less when I got the mic. See, when you're consistent, you gonna forget stuff, cause shit gonna be in the way. You're gonna be trying to be, I forgot the mic. Gotta be consistent, and while you're being consistent, you gotta remember your key counterparts. Cause you're gonna make mistakes, like right now, I don't got the mic on. Shit happened, but I'm still dropping. I ain't about to stop this bitch and start over and then look unorganic, stupid. I'm gonna enjoy my water and get zooted and hooted. Back to the music. So, distribution, TuneCore, consistency, drop. Now, some of y'all like, dang, how gonna be consistent? Just go to the studio, do 10 songs, take that 10 songs and drop a song every week. Now you got 10 weeks. All you did was go to the studio once, and you got 10 weeks of artistry. You know what I'm saying? If you like me, I go to the studio, I do 20 songs. You can't do that, just do your 10 and drop 1 song a week. Whatever that you do, as long as you're consistent, it don't gotta be an album. Be consistent, because you want to keep being in that algorithm to take over. Get you a TuneCore, be consistent. Then you want to get a publishing. Be your own publishing. You get TuneCore publishing. What I use, they take a little small percentage. But if you have a distribution company and you don't have a publisher, you're missing a lot of your goddamn money, stupid. You're just getting distribution funds. You gotta have distribution, you gotta have your publishing, you gotta have BMI, you gotta have Songtrust. Make sure you're writing all these down, goofy man. If you got all of those, every single one of those is a different check. One stream is 7 different checks. You got mechanicals, you're getting streams from the commercials that they throwing in front of your shit. Your YouTube check, your check from the beat, your check from the goddamn rap. All of this is checks in one stream, but if you don't got your paperwork right, bub, you're not gonna make a goddamn thing. You gotta be consistent, you gotta make sure your paperwork is right. You ever went to a job and got hired? 86 pieces of paper before you even step premises in the fucking back office. And with your social, this, and all that. If you ain't going through that type of rigorous process when it comes to your goddamn music, sir, that's why you ain't making no goddamn money. I can have a shirt that say rich off rap, and it won't be capped. If I drop merch for YouTube, it's gonna say rich before YouTube, stupid man. Consistency is key. Remember that. TuneCore, consistency, BMI, publishing company, Songtrust. If you got that, it's a rap's gonna do it. And don't forget your YouTube and Google ads. Don't forget the ads. McDonald's makes billions of dollars with a B. You know what that means? Not like my Bentley. They make billions and they still pay for commercials. So you mean to tell me $1 billion conglomerate that knows that they're gonna make billions of dollars still pays for commercials and you don't pay for commercials? You don't advertise about yourself? Usually when I want to be great, I follow and copy the greats. What are you trying to do? Look at the great that's doing that and see what the hell is they doing. Is your notes look consistent like yours? Remember, the music, be consistent with this. Forget what people are saying. A lot of y'all worried about what everybody else is saying. So when they say this ain't hot, you scrap it. That song could have changed your damn life, but you listen to stupid man. Be yourself. If I can give anything that you take out of this episode number 5, where we celebrating 5,000 views, if I didn't say thank you, I appreciate it. Be consistent and be true to yourself. I don't know if you know how hard it is to be true to yourself in the world today. At one time, if you didn't have a tattoo, you was a loser, stupid man. I don't have no tattoos. I didn't give a fuck what people thought. Stay true to yourself and just be consistent. Rewind this if you got to and take notes. Everything that I said, make sure your paperwork is right. Be consistent with your music. If nobody believes in you, I believe in you and you believe in yourself. It's your boy Prezi, Presidential Talent Label. Appreciate y'all for the 5,000 views. Bar Talk from the Crib, episode 5. Let's get it!